Hello everyone, Crystal Vision here, back with yet another part of my Spyro, I was going to say Enter the Dragonfly, but this is very much not Enter the Dragonfly. This is Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage, and joining me today are two of my very best friends in the whole wide world. Liam and his brother Angus.
That's right, hello.
Welcome
back to the channel.
Nintendo 64 and what you may previously known as Liam from St. Lucia. Yeah,
The very well received, famous Let's Play.
Yes, Monsters Inc. That's right. Yes.
Well, actually, Liam did a very prolific Let's Play of Metroid Prime. No, Metroid Prime. Super Metroid.
Super Metroids.
Yeah, Super Metroid for the Super Nintendo. He did
Back in 2008.
Very good Let's Play of that, actually. I should find it.
You should find that. That would be hilarious.
Yeah, but anyway, this is Headbashpocalypse. This is
yeah. What are we doing today?
Skelos Badlands.
Yeah, so we're just playing around, and it's this is kind of the perfect grab yourself a coffee, not a drink, specifically a coffee, and enjoy the entire video. Yes, I'm talking to you, SpyroGem86.
So I guess we're just gonna shoot the breeze.
We're just gonna shoot the breeze, talk about Spyro, talk about some of the cool, talk about the level a little bit, have a bit of fun. Liam, you've seen this Headbashpocalypse stuff before, or have you never seen it?
Seen the Headbashpocalypse. I've actually Headbashpocalypse a few times myself.
Oh, really? And how did that go for you?
A lot of glitching out of the box.
That's right. All right, let's give it. See, I think the best part about Headbashpocalypse, I was gonna say, don't you guys love running a 38? What the heck? What happened there? You see that?
I did see that.
Somehow, anyway, what I love about this emulator, the EPSXE, a fantastic emulator, that I'm running a computer with 12 cores and a 3080 graphics card, and yet for some reason it appears as if even talking to anyone causes the game to lag out. So truly amazing, but
I mean, it's one of those things. This is a very powerful game, obviously. Took a lot of power to generate this game on the original PlayStation.
That's true. Oh wait, I made it. Wait.
Is it true? I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so
complete BS here. I'm not talking about Big Show.
Oh no, not talking about Paul White. Yeah, my favorite thing to do. God, I'm done. My favorite thing to do is just to glitch up. My favorite thing is just to glitch up a challenge and just see if you can actually complete. I've now ensured that I'll never be able to complete it. As you can see there, he's now eating into the abyss.
Was that movie Into the Abyss? No, that's you know what that is? Actually, that's the a documentary by Liam. You and I watched, I think, a few episodes by Werner Herzog. Remember that one where he goes to jail?
Yes.
And he talked to people on death row. Remember that?
Yes.
Yeah, and it was on. They turned it into a TV show actually, because it was actually originally a documentary where he was talking to this kid who had murdered this woman in her house, and he was just curious about how someone could do that, so he went to talk to him, and then it won a Cannes Film Festival award, and then it became a TV show.
It was early 2000s, wasn't it?
It was 2012, 2013, actually.
Oh, sorry, I'm thinking of the Death Row one. Sorry, I'm thinking,
it was Death Row, it was.
Wait, that was that recent? It just, the way it was shot, it always looked super old to me, I don't know. Werner kind of gives that vibe.
What I like about it is, you never actually see Werner Herzog in the show, he just talks to people, so he's always off camera.
No, that's right, because he's not I don't think he's, well, I mean, it depends on who you ask, but I don't think the guy's a glory hog, I think he's...
Definitely not.
Yeah.
Definitely. Although, he loved Baby Yoda, did you know that?
Oh, I did hear about this.
Because he's in The Mandalorian. He plays a guy.
Oh,
and he was on set when they first unveiled Baby Yoda, and he could not get enough of this thing. He loved it. He's like, this is the greatest, prop I have ever seen.
So what do you think Werner Herzog would think of Spyro in particular?
If there was a baby Spyro, he might be interested.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so this is the best thing about Headbashpocalypse, being able to, kind of use the geometry. Whoa, holy crap. You want to talk about Into the Abyss, but the reverse.
It's a vertex.
Yeah, into the vertex.
That's the spiral that will pierce the heavens.
Into the spiral verse. Yeah, the best thing is being able to get into this geometry like this. Oh my god.
Oh,
okay. We've completely destroyed the entrance. That's brilliant.
So
Okay.
that was a. Let's talk about this theory. What creature was that made the skeleton?
Good question. I've never even considered this before.
Oh, fuck's.
Big creature. Here's a theory. What if it's like a gulp type creature?
Well,
Oh, damn it.
to be honest with you, I've got no idea how. Oh, what's this?
I'm
I've
just
got
gonna
no
game
idea
over.
how.
I'm gonna game over. Oh, yes, I saved it.
I've got no idea how like the Spyro worlds. Like maybe what we see is like just a fraction. That's what I've always
The
thought.
fracture hills, if you will.
Fraction hills.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, here's a theory.
Because the
for
worlds
you.
are tiny, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah.
Or is Spyro very big?
What was that?
Like,
I don't know. But I was gonna say, don't you agree with that? Maybe Gulp is like he grows up to be a very, very giant thing, because those skeletons kind of look like him a little bit.
so you think Gulp's like
Oh,
a toddler?
yeah.
Gulp's like a baby of his species.
God, that kind of makes it even more. That kind of makes it kind of like messed up because that's basically like saying that like he's pretty much tortured and like kept as a like an illegal pet, like Ripto. But well, no, the other thing though is remember Ripto. So Crush, Gulp, and Ripto come from another world. So technically, yeah.
Wait, they do they? I thought they came from Avalar.
No, they're not from Avalar. Remember, they visit Avalar and they realize, oh, you know, like, oh, there's no dragons here. This is cool. It's alleged that they kind of come from sort of a bit of a fucked up place.
Lots of dragons, because he hates dragons.
That's right.
So
So-
then these creatures can't be little or bigger
That's
Gulps.
exactly. Theory,
Well-
myth busted.
It could be like, you know, in Barbie Rapunzel when
Oh my. Okay, go on.
when the evil queen lady has like the big dragon, and the big dragon's got like a daughter dragon who's gonna, follow him into servitude for life. Could be like one of those kind of situations.
Okay, I
That-
love
when you
this.
said Barbie Rapunzel, that gave me severe whiplash.
Do you know, actually, it's funny because Jess, Meteor Girl, is he sure? We watched that, actually quite recently we watched Barbie Rapunzel.
I bet you
Oh,
love
that
You
does-
love
that-
Too recently for me to, for any good purpose.
Jeez.
Well, Barbie Rapunzel, those Barbie films from the early 2000s are just the best. Seriously, you gotta. They're just very good.
They were everywhere. At
Do you
the
remember
time.
Liam? Yeah. Do you remember Bobby the Nutcracker? Do you remember that one?
Yeah, I
too?
remember that one. Yeah.
That one with the Tim Curry as the evil rat man.
Whoa. Whoa. What?
You've ruined this. You've ruined that home.
Oh my.
What could you have done?
Look at this. I love
In the words of Taylor Swift, look what you made me do.
In the words of Taylor Swift, let me release a narcissistic 15-minute track with a really weird music video. Oh shit!
right.
Okay, I'm gonna get dislikes now. Sorry to
In
my.
the words of Taylor Swift,
In the words of Taylor Swift, if everyone you meet in the day is an asshole, maybe you're the asshole.
what was that one song she had?
Sorry,
like,
actually,
the first
that's
one
it.
she wrote. Love Story. Right?
Love Story, yeah.
That was all over the place. I remember
Yeah, that really was.
What's the goal of Headbashpocalypse?
The goal is to have fun, and I think
I
we've
think
failed.
we've covered a lot of broad.
You want to
topics
the
here.
level like as large as possible at.
We've very much failed at it. No, but what we'll do is we'll go to another level as well because there's basically a point to where you can no longer traverse,
Yeah.
and we've pretty much reached it now. I've now constructed a world where, you know,
This is I'm gonna
Oh, you go.
I'm gonna say this is like very interesting. You've
No,
made
this
it's basically a new level at this point.
yeah. I mean, great play. Oh, see. Okay, my favorite thing is when it sort of creates these walkable trails that like never existed before because the way that it's like coded is just so. Oh my. Okay. Well.
What were you saying, Liam?
This your creation reminds me of that part from Cat in the Hat.
Oh,
Where they
yeah.
visit the horror.
Oh yeah, that's a really
Messed up.
That's a great
slime.
one. That's good. I like that. All right, so let's go to Breeze Harbor because I reckon that will be an interesting one. We'll do
I think
that.
Mike Myers' Cat in the Hat is a very faithful adaptation.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
great, actually.
Mike Myers, we talked about this before. We never talked about this in LPs. This is a Crystal Vision X Nintendo Gen fireside chat. That doesn't exist in the public sphere. But in the last couple of years, we've watched a lot of 2000s content, and don't get me wrong. That our most recent foray into the 2000s, Christmas with the Cranks, was utterly diabolical, offensive,
that was
and
a
terrible.
mistake.
That was literally the biggest pile of shit I've ever.
Have you ever seen that movie, Liam?
think I've seen it once.
I think it is offensively, ostensively bad. It is a sickening disgrace of a film. Like it is Christmas propaganda. Like there's something evil about it. The agenda. Anyway, that's kind of defeated the entire
Where were
purpose
you
of
going with that?
well,
What are
the
you
point.
talking
Well, the point I was trying to make
Oh, I
was
said
that
Cat in the Hat.
right, the 2000s actually has a lot of underrated films that were overhated at the time because, quite frankly, I think that the media, like the way that media was reviewed and the way that trends were, people simply didn't get it. I genuinely believe that people did not understand the satire involved with Cat in the Hat. Don't you think?
Oh,
I agree.
absolutely.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Whoa.
What about Mr. Deeds? Isn't that a good movie?
Mr. Deeds was terrible as well. Hey, Deeds.
Is that the one where he goes back to school?
That's Billy Madison.
Oh, which one's Mr. Deeds?
Oh, some obscure relative of his dies and he inherits their company.
Like $40 billion or something like that. It's just classic. What's the word? Like Dan Schneider? No.
Adam
Sandler?
Adam Sandler porn. Yeah. Oh.
And Winona Ryder
Save.
plays.
Ooh.
She's in the film and she plays his like love interest, who's also.
Oh, she's a complete
conflicted
simp for
because
him.
she's a reporter who's trying to get dirt on him of some nature. I actually genuinely forget what the conflict of that movie was.
Yeah. The conflict is Sandler sexy.
I know that the guy who plays the villain in every movie he's in
Shit.
wants to run the company for some reason.
Oh my god.
So I was looking yesterday at James Bond films.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
famously,
God.
I hate Die Another Day. I think it's the worst Bond film
You know
ever
the diet?
made.
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
if you watch that again, that movie's got a plot that makes absolutely no sense. James Bond is like a caricature. He only says one-liners for the whole film. This like the action is good enough, but nothing else is like holds it together. There's no glue. Anyway, I was looking at the the list of all-time Bond like film rankings, and they put not a day like Die Another Day last, but A View to Kill last. I thought.
Yeah, I
outrageous.
disagree with that. I like A View to a Kill.
You got Max Zorin played by
Christopher
John
Walken.
Cena. Oh.
Christopher Walken.
Yeah,
Christoph?
Christopher Walken.
Oh,
And
Christopher
so-
Walken.
How can you? And they got phenomenal like Mayday. She's like an excellent bad guy,
I love doing this,
bad
by the way.
girl.
Oh,
Yeah, Grace
She's
Jones,
great.
fantastic.
whoa.
Yeah, like how can that be like below Die Another Day?
I have a real
Oh,
soft spot for A View to a Kill. I find the villain stuff in that film really good. I just, yeah. Although I will say it is creepy that 60-year-old Roger Moore is getting it on with, like...
Yeah,
however
that's
old she
Bond, though, isn't it? That's Bond.
Well,
There-
I mean...
There's a lot of
yeah,
culpability
I mean,
you have to accept to be a fan of this. Oh,
Who did he get off with in No Time to Die other than his, like, actual, like...
well, I mean,
heart?
that's why it was praised. Obviously, trying not to like spoil too
That's why
much.
it was praised.
Gee, okay, can we just acknowledge what I've done to the ship?
Oh, do you see a face there? I see a face.
Oh my, oh yeah, I can. Well, up here, yeah, like
top
like a
right.
breeze builder or something.
Guys, in the words of the YouTube Rewind, can we just take a moment to acknowledge working moms?
Wait, what?
Do you remember that?
Did Will Smith say that?
No, it was that. Remember that YouTube Rewind from like 3 years ago, the really cringy one that everyone hated.
I thought that was. I thought Will Smith was in that.
Yeah, he was, but he didn't say that.
Oh, okay.
Someone else. I don't know. Someone said that. They're like, what do they say? They go, I think we've made real strides in Asian representation in cinema this year, or something.
Okay.
Not that I'm mocking that, but is that what YouTube Rewind is really for?
Okay. I'm trying to see if there's a way in which I can have my cake and eat it too here, but I don't think I can.
I really hope we get a lot of like people commenting on this about all the weird things we're talking about.
Brett, what's it called? Sewing a wide field or something.
Yeah,
Sewing a wide
appealing
net.
to a broad base.
It's in debt. Sewing a wide debt.
Okay, let's see if I can do this. Ready? Okay. No. Oh, damn it. Okay. So what I need to do, right, is I've got to code in an ID to go. So, but when I do fall, right, what's going to happen is I won't actually like load somewhere else. But I don't know how to.
Including what?
Yeah, I need to like. It's a nightmare. Heaps of cars. Right.
Breeze Harbor was my favorite level as a kid.
It
And
was
what
a
do
good
you
level.
and what do you think of it now? What about?
Okay. I just like the swimming in the air. I thought that was so
Fine,
easy and like. I
146.
don't think I discovered it myself, but you have the same thing as we were talking because we recorded parts for another Let's Play of the what's it called? Resurrection? No, Renaissance.
Renaissance.
Yeah, just being able to explore the level non-linearly.
Yeah. No, that's yeah, that's brilliant.
In Spyro, once you've completed the level, you're allowed to, but in a different way, right?
Yeah.
So having
Yeah, I
that
mean,
swim
the
in the air.
format goes, you get to the end of the level and you unlock a way to get from the start to the end, don't you?
Yeah, and then you go back and do the orb and get all the gems. But because, we're dated, we have got to do everything, like get all the things in order because you don't get that.
Yeah, I know, right? When did we play Spyro 2, Liam? What was like the... When was that?
3, 4, 2?
I reckon it was pretty early. It was like very, very early. I remember that show, what was that show? This is a throwback. But usually, for some reason, like, because we only had access to the living room TV until about 6 o'clock or 6:30. And I remember, but usually I'd play video games up until about 5:30, I reckon. And by that time, usually, remember that show, Liam? What was it called? The one where I'll describe it to you, and I'll see if you can remember it. Where it opens in the movie theater with the kid.
Alright, stop. I got it.
What is it called?
Gruesome tale for grizzly tale for gruesome kids.
Wait, how the hell do you know that?
What do you mean?
That's all what's it called? Gruesome Tales for Grizzly Kids.
Either one of those two.
Oh, gruesome tales for Grizzly Tales for Gruesome Kids.
Yeah, one of those permutations.
I've
Yeah.
messed
Okay,
it up
so and that
permanently.
show started in 2000.
I've
Right.
truly cocked this up. Wait,
So,
really?
wait, is this gonna be in the Let's Play?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, very good. Okay, just pointing that out. Okay, so so that means that when we watched, so we were playing this game sometime after the year 2000.
Right. Yeah, obviously. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah, me too. I was also playing. Like, probably like in 2001, I was still playing, but then by 2002, that's when I think I got a PS2 at the end of 02, I think.
Yeah,
Or maybe
we
even
would've-
03, actually. Yeah, actually, I think 03 was when I got a PS2, maybe. So actually, no, you know why? You know why? Because I was still playing PlayStation 1. Did you guys have Lilo and Stitch Trouble in Paradise, or was it just me?
No, I didn't actually.
Yes,
get to, like,
that
after-
game came out in 02, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was still playing PlayStation, well into 2002, because that's when the movie and the game came out.
Oh yeah.
I think when we got the GameCube, that was sort of it.
Yeah, GameCube was 02,
That
right?
was when you had your horrible issue with your appendix.
My horrible issue.
Yeah, so
My no
so
good,
I
terrible.
reckon that would have been at the end of 02.
I was at 7, so yeah.
Yeah. No, you were 8.
No, I had my appendicitis when I was 7.
Oh, 7. Oh, okay. So then maybe end of 03 we got the game.
Yeah. I think I had appendicitis before GameCube. Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, I think so.
I think you did. No, I think you had appendicitis before GameCube. I think that's true.
Whoa.
But you had Game Boy before appendicitis.
No,
Yes, because
Right,
I
yes.
remember when you were laid up in hospital with appendicitis, I took the Game Boy and I played it a bunch.
Now, would you like to tell the story about the trip to
Oh,
the movies?
Well, you know what, actually, I was telling someone about this the other day, but someone asked me, what's the movie you've seen the most in cinema? And I said, like, most times you've seen it in the movies. I said, it's either the Star Wars Force Awakens or Spy Kids 3.
Right.
And
How
the
many
reason is... What's that?
How many times did you see Spy Kids 3?
3 times. in the movies.
Andrew, have you heard this story before?
Yeah, the one about where you like nearly died. Yeah,
Sure,
tell
yeah.
the
So
world.
basically, I was Liam had a tummy ache, and I was desperate to see Spy Kids 3 again. I'd seen it already, and I was like, I really want to see Spy Kids 3 again, because it was like a mind-bending experience. It's in
Yeah.
3D, if you didn't know this.
Oh yeah.
So
Spy
I
Kids
was like, begging my
3D
mum,
game
like,
over, just to really sell the fact that video games are cool,
Yeah, it was a video game type movie, and it was in 3D, and I was like, fuck, I gotta go. Anyway, so I really wanted to see it again, and I begged and pleaded with my mum to take me to see it that afternoon. She's like, you know what, let's go see it. And Liam was like, nah, you guys go without me, my stomach hurts a lot. And I'm like, ah, and Mum's like, oh, maybe we should stay. I'm like, no, let's go. She's like, well, it's probably nothing. So we go, and then we come back, and Liam is not there. And we're like, where's Liam? This is like before mobile phones were a real big thing. And so my mum's partner at the time was like, oh yeah, Liam, I drove him up to the emergency department because he was really in some serious pain.
Yeah.
And then it turned out his appendix was like minutes away from exploding.
And you felt guilty.
I felt so guilty that as soon as Liam got out of the hospital, I said, Liam, as a treat, we're gonna go see Spy Kids 3 again.
And we did. We saw Spy Kids 3.
So
when he got out of the hospital.
For me, the movie I saw the most was in the cinemas was actually Alvin and the Chipmunks. Alvin.
Oh, that's a horrible movie to see.
You know what? I loved Alvin and the Chipmunks. Do you know why? Because it had like Jason Lee in it. It was like, you know, doing My Name is Earl, and then it also had the man, the myth, the legend, David Cross, and he's easily the best part of the movie. Like the villain is just so fantastic. Oh my god.
I think I saw Alvin and the Chipmunks like some kind of movie disco, I think.
Oh yeah, you used to do them.
Well, we didn't call them movie discos, but they were the same thing.
Yeah, that's
Unfortunately, you gotta sit through a horrible movie to see David Cross and whatever Lee is his name.
Jason.
Jason.
Actually, I'd argue the first Alvin and the Chipmunks isn't terrible.
Yeah, that's the thing. I never saw Chipwrecked or whatever it was called.
The Squeakquel.
That's the one where Jason Lee gets like injured 5 minutes in.
That's right. He's like clearly had enough.
He doesn't show up until the end.
Yeah, he's done. He's done.
Chipwrecked is atrocious, by the way.
Yeah, I never saw Chipwrecked or Road Chip or whatever.
Wait, oh yeah, they made a fourth one, didn't they? I never saw that one.
What was the third one?
Chipwrecked was the third one.
Okay, so what was the second one?
Squeakquel.
Oh, the Squeakquel. Oh fuck. Oh my god. See, and the thing is, David Cross, like, I mean, I've used the Alvin and the Chipmunks example. Oh my, look at this. The things up here. Oh, nice. I used the David Cross argument about him all the time because basically there's a quote where it's like, you know, would I love to do Arrested Development like basically forever? It's like, yeah, I love that show, but the reality is that they paid me more for Alvin and the Chipmunk than I ever got in anything else in my career combined, basically. Yeah. Like that's how like lucrative these films are. So whenever you sort of criticize like a star or like a sort of a middle tier star for like taking a payday, it's like you can't really blame them because it's like, you know. Yeah.
Give me a horribly date Alvin and the Chipmunks for Chipwrecked.
2007.
2007.
2015. The fourth one. Sorry, the fourth one came out 2015. And their big celebrity cameo get was Red Foo from LFMAO.
Red Foo. Oh, horrible.
Here it is. This will be in the end.
Party Rock is in the house tonight.
Pickle Rick is in the house.
Do you remember there was that trailer for some like celebrity show on Channel 7, and everyone was doing shuffling, and they had like some Julia Gillard look-alike shuffling. I think it was like Celebrity Big Brother. It's like you never know who could show up. And it was like,
so was Party Rock Anthem? They were the inventors of the shuffler, wasn't it?
Yeah, you know what? I feel like
they invented it.
They didn't invent it.
Alright, and
people shuffled to the song, and I think.
Oh, okay, yeah, and then the song happened. Well, but okay, surely a marketing genius was like, okay, how about we have the bridge before the bridge of the chorus go, every day I'm shuffling. Like maybe originally it was like every day I'm hustling, and then like a marketing exec's like change it, just like they told Sean Kingston to change beautiful girl like suicidal to in denial. Remember?
Yes. Yeah. That's that one. I really think Sean Kingston shouldn't have.
Apparently, Sean Kingston is like seriously injured or something. Like the last I heard.
He shouldn't have sacrificed his creative integrity.
Yeah. It's like he should have sacrificed his creative integrity by saying that a woman makes him suicidal because of like what is it the way it's what?
I don't know.
The way it's over? Oh, maybe.
Just don't be an eeny, meeny, miny, mo lover. Okay?
Yeah. Sean Kingston.
Oh yeah, in 2011 he had a jet skiing accident.
Fuck. That's a shame.
Near fatal, he was immediately rushed to hospital and was cited for Miami police for careless operation and paid.
Oh, so he nearly died and then he got in trouble. That's rough.
And he had to pay a $180 fine.
Legend has
Wait,
But this article says by 2018 he had begun to ride jet skis again.
it's like $180 fine, which at the time of popularity was quite a crushing blow to Sean Kingston's bank account. At that point, the in denial girls yeah.
Let's see, 2020. Are there any 2020 pictures of? He actually looks fine.
So Sean Kingston and Michael Shoemaker on the same level of like mystery. You know, what do they look like now?
No, don't you dare, Michael.
I'm kidding. I was a huge Michael Shoemaker fan. On that note, speaking of, we'll head off to Zephyr in the next part.
We'll discuss more Michael Schumacher.
We'll discuss more Michael Schumacher, and of course, keeping on topical events in the Let's Play Renaissance, we'll talk about the F1 controversy. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you later. Thank you, Liam and Angus. Goodbye.